start with opening. Thought it was a great hockey game, back and forth, right till the end. Credit to BU, they came at us hard. I knew they would. They got some great goaltending, and they threw everything at us. And thought our team played really well, especially that last 2 minutes, that 6-on-5. We always talk about grit with our team, and that was a real gritty performance, blocking shots and just competing. And so really happy with the win, and just excited to be able to play in the championship next week.
Questions for student athletes?
Northeastern has quite a storied history with the Beanpot. Can you talk about what it means to kind of go for that 18th title and how it feels to have kind of the weight of that history behind you? For anyone.
No, you go. Yeah, the Beanpot is a huge history. We want to be the top in Boston, for sure. We want to win that title. I think it comes along with a lot of motivation, not with any pressure. It's just a great tournament. A lot of fans are coming out usually, and yeah, it's a crucial time of the year in February during the season. So it's a time to turn it around or even ramp it up, and we're on a good way, and I'm very excited for Tuesday.
Maureen, it seems like you score, if not every, but almost every game against BU. Could you just walk us through the two that you scored today?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have to attribute that to Alina, Chloe, and then everybody that was on the ice at that time. The first one, Alina just made a really nice play to the middle, and Chloe's probably the fastest player in college hockey, so I saw her on a 2-on-1, and we practiced a lot of 2-on-1s yesterday together, ironically, so I saw the goalie slide, so I just put it on my backhand. And then the second one was just a great heads-up play by Alina to have that patience to wait and hit Chloe, and then I have no idea how Chloe knew I was there, so that's really just a testament to them.
Not only did you guys both get goals today, but you guys each assisted on each other's goals as well. Could you talk a little bit about what that, not just partnership, but what that line of all three of you kind of working together has taken you through this season?
Yeah, it's so much fun to play with two of the best players in college hockey. We just share the puck really well, and we have a lot of speed. Yeah, Murph is a great scorer, a great shooter. So whenever I can, I try to give her the puck because she's better at scoring than I am at. But that's good. So that's good. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. We like that we can help the team with scoring goals, but we also want to take pride in playing defensively and not getting scored on. That's number one goal.
More for the student athletes?
And Greg Buick with Nesson. We were talking to Andrea beforehand, and she was talking about how you guys know each other. Just what was that like going up against her today, and also kind of getting the better of her too, and seeing going past her?
Yeah, it's filled with a lot of pride that I can see that two Swiss players are playing in this league at the top level. I love her. She's a great goalie. She showed it today. She definitely stole a couple from me. So I'm happy one went in. But yeah, she's a great goalie, and I wish her all the best. And I hope we can face them again soon.
Questions for Coach?
Emma Healy with the Boston Globe. You guys take an early lead, but then BU comes in and equalizes in the second. How did you hope your team would respond, and did they meet your expectations in that case?
Yeah, I knew coming out in that second period they were going to come at us. I thought we played an okay first period, but not a great one, and I knew they were going to come at us. And when they got that, having the leadership that we do, in the line that we do, they know how to answer, And so I wasn't necessarily worried or anything. I was confident, and they answered pretty quickly with a beautiful goal, and they've been doing it for a while. It's not something new to them, and the times that we've been down this year, we've battled back and shown some resiliency. So it was good to see, and it gave our team the boost we needed at that point.
Coach Flint, Kat Coronado from the Boston Globe. You mentioned that 6-on-5 at the very end of the game, and Lily Shannon had so many blocks. I mean, she was all over. How happy are you to see that awareness defensively out of a freshman?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was great to see. We might have to start entertaining putting her on penalty kill. She was blocking everything. It was like she was an extra goalie out there, and that's what we needed. We tried. There was like little over 2 minutes, so we put that line out there and then tried to get Alina's line out for the last minute or under a minute. We didn't know they were going to get stuck out there for 2, but I loved how they all battled, and I don't know how many blocks we had, maybe 4 or 5 in that series, and then Gwen made some big saves too. So it was a great thing to see, and it was we don't get put in that situation a lot, so it's good to see them step up.
Last week you were talking about the importance of the special teams heading into this series and more towards the end of the year. Could you just talk about how those looked tonight and what you want to see going forward?
I thought there weren't too many opportunities tonight, but the PK was pretty good, I thought, and the power play that we had we got kind of a little messed up because Murph wasn't ready to go, so we had to put another player out there, and we couldn't really get anything going on that. We're going to need to be better on our power play moving forward here. It's been good in stretches this year, and then we've had some lulls. Right now, I think we're in a little bit of a lull, but confident that they'll figure it out.
One more.
Coach, your top line obviously big talking point today with 7 points I believe they produced. I mean, they do that so often. Does it become so routine for you that you come out on the ice and it's kind of expected that they're going to produce the way they have?
Yeah, I mean, you're just waiting for them to do something, right? So every time they're out there, you're kind of on the edge of your seat, like, all right, what are they going to do? And they usually don't disappoint. So yeah, you get used to it. It's like when Kendall Coyne was here. Every time she stepped on the ice, you were like, what's going to happen? What big play is going to happen next? And it's kind of that way with the 3 of them. I mean, some of the passing sequences and the goals they had tonight were beautiful, and they probably could have had 2 or 3 more goals if Brandley wasn't on top of her game.
You see some coaches like to kind of separate their top players, but obviously you put them all together. Has that thought ever crossed your mind to put them on different lines?
My philosophy has always been if you can stack a line, stack a line. We have enough talent where our second and third and fourth lines are good and they can play, and so for me, if I can put a line together like that, that's my goal.
Quick one, Coach. Adam Brownstein, Morning Skate. A recent game versus Holy Cross, it was rumored that you would have worn board shorts and gone guns out if your social media team had a certain amount of retweets. Would you like to discuss the veracity of it?
Well, I'll just say thank goodness there weren't 500 retweets.
Fair enough.
Thank you, everybody.